Hello, hi there, and welcome into the Hourglass. Welcome if you are new. It's great to have each and every one of you here today. All signs are welcome. This is all channel messages. Today we're going to do a divine masculine energy tap. Divine masculine could be male or female. We both have those energies within our soul. So energy is king here on the hourglass. All right, so again, all signs are welcome. Take the messages as it resonates. If it's not resonating with your particular divine masculine, that's a-okay. You're still welcome to listen and be entertained, or you could click off if it's just not working for you. It's all fine. It's a-okay. All right, if you're part of the twin flame dynamic or journey, congratulations. And a lot of people shun it, a lot of people hate it, but we go through this journey for ascension. It's a soul ascension besides unions, and I do believe a lot of unions and reunions are going to happen this year, so we welcome that energy. Congratulations to those twin flames that are in union and working on their life purposes and their business and their family. We're still doing this healing process with separation, with union as well. Keep in mind, twin flame dynamics and journeys are recognized by the Most High. It's equally yoked, whether you're in your wounded or distorted energies. All right, we meet these twin flamers to break out a lot of glass ceilings. Our ancestors has chosen us to break those cycles. All right, a lot of twin flame dynamics and connections supersedes society or societal masculine and feminine relationships. All right, this is, it's going way beyond that. You're part of a divine plan to unite or have unity on all levels of creation all across the cosmos. All right, so shit, look at you. So it's dark at times, it's very mucky, but it's also beautiful transformation. It's a beautiful journey. All right, so let's see what's going on with your divine masculine. We do have what is it, the new moon coming up. All right, so let's see what your divine masculine, male or female, is trying to release or should be releasing. We're trying to figure out what could we do as a divine counterpart to help our twin flamer get through life as well. We have stubbornness. So your person may be very stubborn. This is somebody that's very tense and rigid. They're someone that observes a lot, but it's anything that opposes their belief, they get very tense, or they get into this denial phase as well with the looking away. Some of you, this person is very futuristic, or their mind is constantly in the future. So they're not really planted or grounded in the present. And because of that, they're not really yielding. So we have, if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This would help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So for some of you, your divine masculine is starting to see that they do have difficulty communicating because they're not grounded in the present. It seems to be like this person is never on the same page with you. So when you guys are communicating, possibly through texting, it's a lot of misunderstanding. You guys may be kind of observing each other to see what move you're going to make next. It's a lot of chess playing here. I don't recommend playing chess if you don't know how the fucking pieces move on the board. All right, so if you don't know how to play chess, maybe that's something for you to look into. Maybe some of you are dealing with a champ or somebody that's very skilled in chess. My dad taught me chess. He is a good chess player as well. My grandmother was a great chess player. So I do have some experiences in chess. My mom recommend the Queen's Gambit on Netflix. That was awesome as well. So yeah, it's about winning here with this person. We have surrender unhealthy relationships. So right now, your divine masculine may be going through a cycle, a lesson with releasing or surrendering. Could even be healing a lot of unhealthy relationships. We have let go of relationships that don't serve you, included unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others, to be surrounded by positive people. So your divine masculine right now may be going through a lot of heartbreaking episodes, or I'm hearing enlightenments. So they're very cautious about the relationships that they have with the people in their life right now, and they're seeing that it's causing a lot of tension or chaos. I'm feeling like it's very chaotic for your divine masculine at this time. This is why some of them could be ghosting or keeping away from you or choosing not to look at you. For some of you, your divine masculine cannot even look at you because they have, I'm hearing they groom a very unhealthy relationship with you. They're very toxic and unavailable due to their stubbornness. So your divine masculine around this new moon maybe waking up to their part that they played within this dynamic of connection with you. For a few of you, this person knows exactly the caliber or level or the name of this connection between the both of you, but they don't want to admit that. So that's why I felt like that denial energy. Excuse me if I'm going a little bit fast today, but it's because there's so much scenarios and messages are coming through with just these two cards. We do have a little bit, a hint of the moon in the back as well. So you do know the moon has a lot of, it has a lot of, what is that? Power over the liquids or the water within your body and the ocean. So there's going to be a lot of intense emotions stirring up within your divine masculine around the new moon. I do mention a lot that you guys, if you get your cycle on the dark moon or the new moon, your divine masculine is having this like heightened of sexual desires for you. It's almost like it's a call when you're on your cycle. Your divine masculine feels that pull, that draw right back to their divine feminine, all right? Those of you that are females that are divine feminines. So a lot of your divine masculine may be sitting with themselves, trying to look away, but can't really look away. They want to look away. They don't want to observe, but they have to. They're observing themselves right now. So let's get some crappy cards out here. What is the connecting card for this divine masculine? This particular divine masculine, wave of divine masculine with unhealthy relationships and stubbornness. And for some of you, this is unhealthy relationship with family, close friends. They're starting to they're having suspicions about somebody that's really close to them, somebody that they may have had around them for years. They're starting to see how this person spikes their anxiety. Something is not your divine masculine is not trusting someone here that's around them. Energy block, yeah. I feel like if you're divine masculine, especially with this pandemic and the quarantine, if they have been like isolating themselves from certain people, they're starting to see how peaceful their life is. It's like that meme, the longer you go without something or someone, you know, the more that you see is it wasn't for you or how much you need it, some shit like that. But it's like somebody's absence in your divine masculine's life is helping them to observe how they truly feel. All right. And for some of you, or for all of you divine feminines, your absence, your divine masculine is feeling this. It feels like, oh shit, you guys, hold on. Decks are falling all over. I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on. Okay. Hold on one second. I have cards all under my desk here. Yeah. So I was beginning to say that your divine masculine is starting to, experience a lot of heartache being away from their divine feminine. They're starting to see how tense they are without you. So if you were a divine feminine that really catered, you were this emotional support, they're starting to miss that. And they're starting to feel like they're decaying. I'm seeing like a lot of decaying. Emotions are running really high, very intense. Some of your divine masculine is trying really hard to resist you. They may have kind of like copped you out for a lot of available people, and they're starting to see why. We have memories. They're unable to look at their divine feminine. I feel like a lot of times when they think about you, they get really like emotional. Some of them feel really bad for not showing up for you here. Feel really, really down. We have immature emotions. So they're still going through a lot of immature emotions. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of pages, or if some of you get your readings done on your person, the pages show up a lot for this person. And it's because they're unwilling to deal with their own emotional baggages here. So they block themselves out, but they're starting to see how that is poisoning them and is very unhealthy. They're sweating here. It's like they're going through cold turkey or withdrawals. So some of you may be dealing with divine masculine that has addictions to substance, whether it's food, whether it's literally drugs, alcohol, but they're going through a cold turkey without their divine feminine. And they're stubbornly trying to endure this. They feel like they're challenging themselves, but they're not seeing that they're playing into emotionally unavailability here. You're very positive and they want to surround themselves with you, but they also feel like, because they're always choosing toxic situations or toxic relationships, that they can't do any better. And this is very immature of them. You know, stubbornness, rigid, that's all immature emotions, but it's also emotional responses, huh? So let's get some tarot out here. Let's bust down the deck and see who this divine masculine and divine feminine could be about. So all signs are welcome, but I will call out major arcana signs. It could be a season as well. It does not have to be a sign particular. You may have some of this energy in your placement. Who knows, right? All right, so we have the Eight of Cups. I didn't clear my deck, but I'm going to run with it and see what we come up with. There's a lot of sad emotions going on here. It's a lot of heartbreaking emotions, even though I'm not seeing the Three of Swords. All right. Yeah, your divine masculine is experiencing a lot of blockages and delays in their life because they're choosing very toxic situations. They're starting to see the consequences or the repercussions of doing that. They're being guided to kind of leave something behind, and they're feeling like if they do, somebody's going to call them out. They're in a situation where they don't feel satisfied with the Eight of Cups. I feel like they want to abort mission. I'm hearing they want to abandon something, and they may feel like doing that is for the best. They may feel like that choice or that decision to do that is out of self-love. With the Lover's energy, we have Gemini, Leo. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. So there's a lot of emotions. Now, I'm going to be speaking mostly about the divine masculine to his or her divine feminine, mostly here. So there's a resistance here. Your divine masculine is extremely stubborn to kind of relate to you how important this dynamic or this connection is to him or her. All right. I feel like that's causing major blockages and delays for them not being in this courageous energy or this ambitious energy with the Wands. Yet they feel very high-spirited or passionate about this very important connection. We see it here with the Lovers, twin flamey energy or higher level soulmates. They want some sort of consummation with you. They may feel like Cupid arrow is constantly sticking them in the heart. So they feel you very heavily in their heart space, but they're lacking the courage or the self-worth to come towards you, and this is causing major delays. They're very aware of that. It seems like they have to disconnect and heal a lot of these unhealthy relationship or toxic or unavailable ways. We see that with the Five of Cups. This divine masculine is constantly in pity. They kind of like look away or kind of deny their own shortcomings here with the Five of Cups. And it's like pity parties, divine masculine. We don't want to be invited to that pity party shit. You have X amount of potential here with the Strength card, but you're denying your calling with the Eight of Cups. You're choosing to stay in a situation or relationship that's causing you a lot of emotional dissatisfaction. It's causing you to lack focus as well on your commitments to money or commitments to your own selves. You're not following, you're not listening to your intuition, and therefore you're blocking your heart's desires with your divine feminine. It's like divine feminine, your divine masculine chooses you, their higher self, their heart chooses you, but to actually come forward and pave a way, they're being very stubborn about that. They're neglecting to gently observe themselves and to be more yielding to this guidance, this calling that they're receiving in the Eight of Cups. It's almost like they don't know who they are if they leave a situation. I'm hearing that it's a mind-body control thing going on here. Your divine masculine may lack a lot of discipline here, and this is why they're okay. Now, with the Five of Cups, I'm hearing that they always feel abandoned. There's an abandonment issue, because I did mention with the Eight of Cups, aborting a mission or abandoning a situation. They have abandonment issue. So for a lot of you, your divine masculine would choose to hold on to very unhealthy relationships or unavailable, emotionally unavailable people, because it gives them a sense of security in some way. When energy is blocked, we see here with the Eight of Wands and energy blocked, they feel a sense of safety. But again, it's an emotional response with all of these cups. Easily distracted with the Page of Cups energy, but there's a potential of opening a new path or beginning here with you. that they may be delaying because of these abandonment issues. So they stay in relationships that don't mean squat, that are not important, because it doesn't trigger them to feel abandoned. They could possibly get up and leave because they're not attached to it. Back to you and your divine masculine. This abandonment issue with the divine feminine, they feel like any slight change that they see within you, they think you're going to switch up and leave. Divine feminine, that is a fear, that is a trigger that your divine masculine has to conquer themselves. For a lot of you, they may have suffered a lot of disappointments. For some of you, their parents could have gotten divorced, and that left a very deep emotional wound within them. This person is always focusing on loss. The loss is the disappointment, hey. All right, there seems to be a valued experience, or there's a memory, hey, that your divine masculine cherishes and value between the both of you. They often think about it. They feel like it was some sort of lesson that's guiding them somewhere here. Your divine masculine could be in a very depressive, or they could be very moody at times for no reason, and they're trying to observe why they do that. But it's like the emotional message. Your divine masculine does not want to look at it. They don't want to deal with it. So overcoming despair, overcoming deep sadness is kind of difficult. It's going to take a lot of strength, a lot of inner strength to endure releasing that and get into the Eight of Cups energy. For some of you, if you're married to your divine masculine, it's almost like they fear that you're going to get a divorce because of their toxic behaviors or not showing up for you how they want. Some of you, your divine masculine may be already kind of like releasing unhealthy or surrendering unhealthy relationship, and they're moving into a lot of emotional strength when it comes to you guys' connection. It's like they're accepting, or they're communion, they're marrying a part of themselves that they have been suppressing, emotional strength. That could be their own femininity right now. They're letting go of this Five of Cups energy of abandonment issues and gaining this mental strength or inner strength with emotional strength. Hey, gaining some sort of courage to go out and seek more truth, possibly about you, divine feminine. But there's a distraction here with the Page of Cups. It's almost like they're still afraid of the reality of this connection, or they're still struggling, again, to accept certain parts of themselves or to observe certain parts of themselves because of their stubbornness. It has a lot to do with communication or getting up on the same page with you, divine feminine. So what do they want to communicate? That they do feel deep within their heart this very strong connection with you. Some of them know the level or the caliber of it. They want to express how you give them emotional strength and courage to seek the truth in their life. For some of you, seek the truth of their calling, their dreams, but there's no effort here because your person may be feeling like something is unrealistic here. They go back and forth with this abandonment issue and finding the truth. There's clarity here, but they're feeling emotionally trapped. It's something is hard to move away from. And I feel like it's something to do with the toxic people in their life. They're always drawn back to toxicity. And it's because of their fear of abandonment issues. So they have not yet closed, or they have not yet moved on or move away from their abandonment issue, and it's causing delays. They want to sweep you off your feet. And I feel like a lot of times they daydream about that with the Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups. It gives them some sort of emotional strength to walk away from something here, but they don't. They're afraid to, I don't know. They want to abandon a situation, but yet still they're tackling abandonment issues. Wow, right? This could also be that they have a toxic ex, or if they're still married, for some of you, it's Three of Swords. So it may have a third party, or there were too many disappointments between you and your divine masculine, and it caused a lot of stagnation, but they're ready to move on from that. They're ready to heal. But are they trusting divine masculine? If you're out there, are you trusting your inner calling here? Are you trusting your heart's purpose here? Your desires with the Page of Cups? Are you trusting to follow this creative guidance that you're experiencing, or are you struggling to accept that as well because of your stubbornness? For some of you, they want to communicate to heal this broken heart or this disappointment between the both of you. They want to commune here with you. They want a marriage. But some of you, your divine masculine wants to propose marriage, but they have a fear of abandonment issue or divorce. Some of you, your divine masculine would like you to know when you guys are separated or things are being delayed or blocked, they kind of like lose self-esteem. Some of you, this divine masculine try to move on, and they put themselves in unhealthy relationships as a some sort of punishment here. A lot of you divine masculines are getting a reality check about a certain relationship here that has been blocking your energy, has been blocking you from the truth, has been blocking you from your purpose, has been distracting you emotionally this whole time. And you're starting to see how weak you were, how low. Some of your divine masculine are going through a very bitter ending with somebody that was unhealthy, that had a strong hold on them, possibly with physical pleasure or lust. This person didn't want commitment from your divine masculine. I feel like it was purely sex or just in the physical, and your divine masculine may have been drawn to their divine feminine. I do feel like I'm channeling a divine masculine that just met or just have this enlightenment that they have found their divine feminine and they're wanting to abandon or leave behind a very sexual relationship. And the person that they have this very sexual relationship is starting to see that this divine masculine is being drawn away. The divine feminine is calling this divine masculine. I see here with the dolphin. I'm hearing the dolphin send out that signal, whatever noise they make. And I'm literally seeing this. Like one dolphin is like right here and is sending out that frequency or that telepathic communication. And that divine feminine or that divine masculine is pulling. So it's almost like your divine masculine is being drawn to you, divine feminine. So this could be the first time that you guys meet, or this person was in a relationship with somebody else and it's very like sexual. It's very I'm hearing it's mundane, and this person is starting to see your divine masculine being pulled from them and it's crushing them. I feel like there's some sort of revenge. I feel like this person may retaliate and break some things or shout or yell or try to control your divine masculine. And I see your divine masculine getting very territorial about their time and what they do, their free will. We have the Three of Wands. That's that vision. For some of you, your divine masculine has this very vivid daydream or vision or dream that they're coming towards you, gaining the emotional strength or the inner strength to come towards you to heal something between the both of you. It's like they want to have very flirty communication, or they want to have this heartfelt communication with you to heal your broken heart. There's a lot of heaviness going on with your divine masculine's heart right now. And I feel like right now they're not afraid to express it. But again, they may feel like you may just walk away with the Eight of Cups energy. Leave them with a broken heart, or leave them, you know, it's almost like I'm hearing, I did you wrong and I'm very fearful that you're going to walk away when I express some sort of sadness or express to you how much I feel lost without this being in your energy. Some of you, some of you divine feminine has completely removed your divine masculine out of your energy or your thoughts. This divine masculine feels like you're blocking the telepathic or psychic communication or connection. We have energy block with the Three of Swords. With the Page of Cups could talk about, it's very clear to them, or this is their perception, that they have lost a telepathic or psychic connection with you, or emotional connection with you. And it's very heartbreaking. I'm hearing I can't stay away from you. I'm hearing that's me knocking at the door. This divine masculine may come to the understanding that they're definitely a fucking heartbreaker. And being with unavailable or toxic people, it's their karma. Constantly having memories that breaks their heart or leave their heart very heavy about their divine feminine. They could also be feeling like they're refusing to let you go or refusing to let go of a memory. So for some of you divine feminine, if you're constantly thinking about your divine masculine, or you know, they come in your mind or you feel them in your heart tugging on your heartstrings, it's because they're unable to let go of a memory of you. They're refusing to let go of a memory of you. Some of you, they're going to be drawn back to you to try to overcome a heartbreak here. Some of them may have a truth about how they felt when they did something. Even if you're not around, they have some sort of heartfelt truth that may break your heart, or they came to some sort of enlightenment that broke their heart, but their heart broke open to let some light in, to let in healing here. It's a lot of grief, lesson learned. Your divine masculine wants to reveal a truth. Hey, but they're contemplating, or they're resting on it, or they're very quietly preparing how to tell you, how to get you alone. I'm hearing, how could I get you alone? They want to express to you their fears of abandonment. They want to express that every time you change, or every time there's a slight change, they feel like you're going to switch up and leave. So they try to leave you first. And it caused great sadness, great depression. Yeah, they have a lot of visions here with the 3 of Wands. So we have 3. Your divine masculine may be in this master builder's energy. You may be in this master builder's energy where you're ready to move forward. Some of your divine masculine is quietly planning to relocate, or they're quietly planning some sort of long distance romance to get together with you. They're trying to create a great opportunity in silence. But they need help. I feel like they need help from someone. They're starting to see how their immaturity has blocked you guys' connection. For some of you, they're feeling the block with telepathic or psychic communication. They no longer have a strong hold on their divine feminine. So they're waiting for some sort of green light or signal or clarity from you. They may have had a long distance relationship in the past and it failed, or in the past with you, it failed numerous of times. They're very unhappy. Somebody's fronting like they're happy here as well. So if your divine masculine is stuck between the two, they're undecided. That Chris Brown song, I'm undecided. They're pretending to be happy here because they're afraid to face a reality about somebody else that they're maybe talking to or have a very toxic relationship with. I don't know what I'm hearing, Patra. I'm hearing, I'm on a romantic call. I'm talking to my baby down at my yard. Yeah, like romantic conversations. But they want to express to you that they feel like you're going to leave or divorce them. They want romance. 3 of Wands, Lovers, Page of Cups. They want romance to heal. They want to heal disappointments with you through romance. Divine feminine, they want to romance you. So I want to see what this 3 of Swords is about with the Page of Cups. They may want to tell you something that feels very heartbreaking, or it's going to cause some sadness here. Maybe they want to express how much they miss you and how lost they feel, and it's going to make you tear up, or the both of you may cry together. That's some sort of intimacy energy going on. So they may want some intimate conversations with you. Some of you may be in this maiden or mother energy as well. What? Oh, what? They want to take it slow. I'm hearing Ordinary People by John Legend. Let's take it slow. I don't know which way to go. Maybe we'll crash and burn. I don't know. Something to that effect. We have the house energy. So your person, your divine masculine, may want you to come to their home, or they want to come to your home. I feeling like right now they're in their solar plex and their heart chakra that's building up to the throat chakra. So they have a desire to tell you the truth. They have a desire for some sort of understanding here, but they may be lacking the courage, the confidence, that inner strength to speak this heartfelt truth. Wow. I'm hearing I'm trying to get you to bed. I want to get you to bed. I'm hearing that Jay Holiday song. My nose is itching. Hold on, you guys. I'm hearing the part where he said, the sun is the only thing that's shining, with this 8 of Wands. So he wants to make you shine. He must, he or she must want to make you sweat. Have that hot sex. We have poverty, so they do feel like you're leaving them behind, divine feminine. They feel left out. They feel like that stepchild that was always cast out. For some of you, this is the black sheep card. For me, your divine masculine always felt abandoned. They always felt like they had to grow up pretty quickly. They may have this lack mentality as well that causes a lot of unfortunate events. We have the black cat in the back, and that talks about unfortunate events. It doesn't talk about bad luck. It just talks about superstition or unfortunate events. So your divine masculine could be very superstitious, and they may have had a life where they had to like struggle. You know, it was very difficult, or they're in survival mode right now and they're having to work a lot, or their job that they're working at or whatever they're doing is not, you know, it's not adding up. It's like hard work and no play here for your divine masculine. It could also feel like their inner light is dim, with that poverty and the child, like their inner light is very dim. We have the main female. So for some of you divine feminines, your divine masculine would like, you know, you are the main person. Whether you're male or female, you're the main person in their life. But, you know, I have to point out that this is directly to divine feminines that are females. You are the main female. They want this partnership. We have 2 going on here as well. So 2s talk about decision. We have the Lovers talking about important decisions. Your divine masculine may be trying to make really important decisions when it comes to this connection. They may be feeling right now that a lot of decisions that they made blocked or slowed down their union or the reunion between the both of you. I'm hearing you're my rose. Some of you, you may like pink and white roses. I'm hearing it's a delicacy. What is that? Shrimp, caviar? Yeah. Some of you may be a lotus flower energy where you rise above the bullshit. You could be grown in shit, in mud, but you rise above it. Your divine masculine may not be as strong or have that inner confidence or strength as you, that inner proudness. There's a lot of lust going on here as well. Your divine masculine is seeing you as their equal. And they out here fucking with all types of peasants. Just imagine that, because of fear of abandonment issue. So they may downgrade or settle a lot because their fear of abandonment issue. They want to stay in control. They don't want to be heartbroken. They want to be the person to break hearts, the heartbreaker. There we go with MJ. I just can't stop loving you. We have unexpected income. That's a second time that played out today. So there's unexpected abundance, blessings, and incomes coming to a lot of you twin flamers. And you need to be very open. You need to trust your calling here. You need to accept your reality just as it is, even if it's very heartbreaking. The reason why we suffer from heartbreak is to let the truth in. There's a truth that some of you are denying because it comes with pain. All right. And sometimes we need to experience pain to know what being healed feels like. All right. So your divine masculine may be running from pain, but they're actually denying, or delaying some sort of freedom and success here. Because the 3 of Wands could talk about free to move as you please. And we all know the Queen chess piece, she moves in directions the King cannot move. So this is why we value the Queens, right? Talk about it. All right. Let's close this out. Divine masculine. What is your channel message here about divine feminine? So we have marriage wanted to flip up in reverse. So your divine masculine may be very unconventional or untraditional when it comes to commitments. That's the first thing I heard when I saw it flip out. I'm hearing 3 is a crowd. We have 3, 3. That's that master builder's number. Three could also talk about the Holy Trinity. So there's a need. Okay. So right now, your divine masculine may be very connected. There's a powerful connection to spirit guides here for the divine masculine, but because of their stubbornness, because of their need to stay in control, they're blocking out these upgrades or downloads that's coming towards them. Now, I feel like your divine masculine may have very distorted beliefs about communion, about commitments and marriage. It flipped up in reverse for a reason, and I'm going to take it that way. They do know that the divine feminine is worthy and you deserve to be committed to loyalty and faithfulness, but they're struggling with this inner strength to do so, with this abandonment issue. And I did mention that they fear that if they marry you or they propose to you or they want this boyfriend and girlfriend, this exclusivity, we exclusive, they fear that you're going to leave. All right. They fear that you're going to just leave them alone. And this is why they stick around or they choose unavailable people, because it does not demand them to show up fully. Being that we have a lot of three is a company. All right, so your divine masculine could be possibly married and they're choosing to stick in this marriage because, again, it could be marrying for power. This could be marrying for the high life. It could also be that they're prolonging a dead relationship with a karmic person or karmic family members, karmic accounts with family individuals or members, however you want to state it. I'm also seeing a lot of rose, pink and white roses. There we go, people. Pink and white roses. Some of you may like that. We have cherry blossoms as well. I'm feeling like if your divine masculine is married, this relationship was already dead. The person that they married already knew that they married for the high life. So their spouse already knows where they stand, and they may be very aware that this divine masculine is being pulled to someone that they actually love, because you may be someone that's not offering that kind of stuff, or you don't have status or whatever. So this person's spouse is very aware that your divine masculine is in love with you, and that is the genuine true communion or marriage there, the divine marriage between the both of you. Now, if your divine masculine is not married or have a spouse, they definitely want to marry you. They want this divine marriage, but they have to marry parts of themselves that they have been suppressing, they have not been accepting because of a fear of pain. They're choosing not to look at their shortcomings and the pain that they caused, or they don't want to talk about that, divine feminine. And I feel like they know they have to talk or communicate about that if they want this love and communion or marriage or partnership with you, commitment with you. They know that they have to. Wealthy man, so they want to be this wealthy person. Some of you, this divine masculine may be putting money. I'm feeling like a lot of betting and depths here with this wealthy man. So your person, some of you, your divine masculine could be in this survival mode with the poverty and the healthy man, where they're like a con artist. They may be someone that feels like they're so smart, but they're not really that smart. I feel like those of you that are dealing with a divine masculine as a male, they have like this depth, or they have like this gambling issue. I feel like it's always against the odds, or they're always in this survival mode, and they're beginning to have this enlightenment that's blocking or delaying a lot of things that they deserve, coming from a place of love, unconditional love. Your divine masculine is waking up to the truth that you are unconditional love. This is what you're teaching this divine masculine. It's like they always wanted to be someone. They always wanted this high life. And they collected, or they attached themselves to a lot of toxic, emotionally unavailable people. People that don't give a fuck about them, that don't give a rat's ass about them. And this put them in a lot of hardships. And they're beginning to see how different that is with you. They begin to see that if they want this unconditional love with you, I'm hearing unconditional trust, that they have to step into this strength card where they have to have more control. They have to step out and discipline and be more enduring when it comes to challenges with the both of you. One last card, please. So this may be something that they're about to learn around this new moon here coming up. We have great fortune. Yeah, they definitely feel like you're a blessing. You have been put in their life. You were given to them. It's like a gift from heaven. Here we go with Mary J. Blige. It's all because of you. I'm never sad and blue. You brighten up my day in your own special way. Right? My everything, Mary J. Blige. Yeah, a lot of water. Check out that video and see how the water is moving. Man, very angelic. I'm getting like spiritual bumps all over my elbow. Like who gets that there, right? So we have Lady Luck, or we have a lot of blessings that's coming in. Some of you maybe have been born on the 8th month on the 26th, the 3rd month on the 26th, the 5th month on the 26th. Some of you may be 33, from ages 26 to 33, or your divine masculine is that age. Yeah, we have a lot of 8 numbers here as well. So your divine masculine may have a life path of 8. That may also be talking about there's sleepless nights, about success, all right, as well. Yeah, your divine masculine is starting to trust some sort of vision with the 3 of Wands. They're starting to see a bigger picture. They're starting to have a lot of psychic awareness, or their psychic powers are enhancing. Some of you, your divine masculine has been testing their psychic abilities on business, and they're starting to reap really good things in business. Unexpected income again, yeah. So for some of you, divine feminine, then I do that. Your divine masculine is going to give you something unexpected. All right. They're going to pop up. Some of you, they might visit. Some of you, they might give you a very heartfelt message, something very unexpected. Your divine masculine is starting to see that they're unhappy by choice. The choices that they make, free will with the Strength card and the 8 of Wands. They have been moving forward in this free will, creating this unhappy, unhealthy life. And they're starting to see how that has been blocking their great fortune or their legacy, what's destined for them. All the time when I see the Lovers card, I hear Lady Gaga. I'm gonna marry the night. I'm not gonna cry anymore. Right? Lady Gaga fans, go on, big up yourself, you little monsters, right? So check out that song. I like to see the one where I think it was Christmas Live. I'm gonna marry the night by Lady Gaga, where she's dressed in black and she has like these gloves on. I'm like that. I like that type of shit, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna cry anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna marry the night. Check that song out. All right. So you may be a night person, or you're very lunar, especially with the moon showing up here. You're very lunar, or you're very mysterious, or you just trigger a lot of emotional depth within this divine masculine. You trigger a lot of their secrets, a lot of their fears. I'm also seeing a lot of secret desires that they have here with you, and they want to move forward on that. For some of you, if you're in this long distance romance, your divine masculine is romancing a lot of scenarios or visions. It's almost like they have like this romance novel flipping through their mind, and every day they get to edit it or play it back. But divine masculine is now time for you to be in pursuit with the 8 of Wands and the Strength card. It's time for you to gather up your inner strength and follow your calling or your heart's desires. When you come to their divine feminine, it's now time to accept the reality, transmute all that stubbornness. And I just got, for a lot of you, your divine masculine, when I told you about memories, holding on to a lot of memories, 3 of Swords with the memory card, they're stubbornly holding on to this vision about the both of you. It's almost like in the end, it's just going to be us, is what I heard. Let's see what they want to tell you. A few cards here. I'm gonna marry the night. Some of you maybe have been born on the 27th. We have 666. We have that 6 with the Lovers card as well. So there's a lot of self-love. There's a lot of expression of love that's going to be coming through unexpectedly for some of you. It's almost like I'm seeing somebody just like with the money, you know, throwing that money on you, throwing that paper, but it's going to be with love, like a love shower with the 8 of Wands as well. It says organize your mind in a positive way and positive results will follow. So I feel like your divine masculine has been testing out that theory on their business, and they're now ready to test it out with their twin lover here, or their twin flame, higher level soulmate energy going on here. We have 5, 5, 5. So your divine masculine has seen a lot of number synchronicities. Do I do that? It says remove yourself from the past so you could arrive at your better future. Embrace the change. So again, if your divine masculine was stubborn to change, they're going through it right now, all right? They're starting to see that they need to change their way of thinking here, change the way how they communicate, change their stubbornness here, change the people around them. Okay, so this is a trick question for some of you. It says, I'm either all in or I don't even care. You either feel all of me or it's like I'm not even there. So which do you feel, divine feminine? Do you feel of divine masculine very heavily? Are they all in? So that's for you to figure out, all right? Some of you really need to kind of like check your own emotions and how you feel about this situation. Kind of pay attention to what's the emotional message that's coming through for you. I can sense your presence. I receive confirmation about you daily. So your divine masculine has been bombarded with everything, reminders of you, your name, possibly your age, your birth date, numbers, could be possibly about a time spent, memories. Hey, they're being drawn to them. It's like these signs, synchronicities, these serendipities is turning them on. It's turning on their gears in their mind. Stay focused on your goals and strive forward. So that's what I'm saying with that 8 of Wands, wanting to move forward. With the 3 of Wands, wanting to travel more, wanting to move forward, planning in secret or quietly planning to move forward towards their divine feminine. But there's a need to have strong self-belief, I need to be strong. I'm hearing the song by Barrington Levy. Go on, big up yourself, reggae lovers. Barrington Levy, be strong. How we go? I tried my best. Never to stop, love you, be there for you. You make my life so miserable. Jealousy and problems. Oh, shit. So that's not unhealthy shit right there, right? I try to go right, but everything I do seems to go wrong. If I didn't love you, baby, I'd be long gone. Right? Right? I need you now. I need you now to be strong, right? So be forward and ask for what you want. Take action. This could be all your divine masculine energy. Tapping into their divine feminine, being very vocal or very expressive of the love that they need, or being themselves with the Page of Cups, following their soul purpose or their heartfelt desires, being very creative with it as well. We have prophetic dreams freak me out. So this person is dreaming about you. It's a lot of wild visions. I'm hearing wild thoughts. Rihanna, right? It says rationalize. So your person has been rationalizing a long time. And what I'm also picking up for this divine masculine, they have been receiving a lot of these signs or synchronicities or number sequences because it's time for them to open their heart. Remember, I talked about being heartbroken and being, you know, the heart breaking open for the truth. So we have the Page of Cups and the 3 of Swords. This is a channel message with the combination and rationalization. It says, I was too comfortable in an illusion. Now that I'm triggered by losing you, I suddenly know what to do. So your divine masculine is wanting to jump out on a leap of faith or take a step out on a leap of faith. Losing you feels like a near-death experience, or the ending of the cycle or relationship feels too triggering for your divine masculine. So they're diving deep within their soul, within their heart's desires for you. I'm also channel to say that they want to work together with the Lovers. There's a meeting coming soon for some of you here as well. And again, a lot of these heartfelt messages are going to come out. So with the Page of Cups and the 3 of Swords, I'm hearing open your heart and soul and let your rational mind rest for right now, divine masculine. And I'm going to leave it there. If you guys resonate, go and big up yourself in the comment box. Divine feminine, this could also resonate with any wounded or distorted masculine energy within yourself. Because like I mentioned, we all have those 2 energies within the soul, that yin and yang that we need to balance. So we could create, so we could evolve, so we could flow in life, right? Flow to that abundance, or let that abundance flow to us. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for your generous donations and tips to the free readings here on the Hourglass. And I'm going to see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.